Well, another day, same bull squash. Let's get to it. So after the entire world heard that slap, you know, things calmed down. But we apparently got more bull squash. Check this out. Shout out to the homie Jamari. You don't have to like or subscribe. Roll it.
So back when I was a kid, Will Smith was an absolute legend. He even starred in my favorite show back then, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. For those of you that didn't know, that's actually where I coined the term the Tan Superman.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, that's your son, Tan Superman.
Keep in mind, this was all after Will was already a...
Where have the times gone, bro? Where have the times gone, man? Shit, that was legendary, bro. That sure was legendary.
Grammy Award-winning music artist. And after The Fresh Prince ended, he was considered one of the most popular actors on Earth from movies like I Am Legend, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, one of my favorite movies, bro. This one, I remember, like, I was a kid in school, so, like, one of my teacher, like, she played that movie, and that's how that was my first time actually coming across and finding out about this movie. Yeah, so the inspirational as F, bro.
Hitch, 7 Pounds, Hancock, iRobot, and many more.
Welcome to Earth.
He was the blockbuster guy with a very wide range of acting ability, and he also boasted a very clean image. His kids had talent, and J. Cole even wrote about wanting that Jada and that Will love. Yeah, that did not age well.
I want a real love, dark skin and pale look.
But over the last couple of years, the erosion of his public image was really like nothing we had ever seen before.
Yo, Jada really ruined this man. Damn. Because when you think about it, that slap... Yes, yeah, people would be like, yeah, that slap ruined things for him, right? But that slap, the reason that slap came in was because of Jada, right? So, yeah.
And it really all started on June 10th, 2020, when the pandemic was in full effect. Everyone was at their home online in their little jammies, and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith dropped the bomb that she had an affair with her son's very good friend, August Alsina.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes.
She would sit there going on and on about their entanglements while Will basically sat back looking like a sucker. Now at this time, I would say that most people felt compassion for Will more than anything. Yes, some people were still calling him a simp.
We ride together,
we die together.
Bad marriage for life.
But they felt like this was a public embarrassment of sorts, and so he still had like a massive support. People were really just against Jada.
You know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And he was still making huge waves online as a content creator
this one.
and coming out with some...
Yeah, that's huge. I believe that's what he said. Right, but nah, man, what a career this man has, you know what I'm saying? Like, he done a lot of, like, good shit. It's just sad to see, like, yeah, man. I guess the quote is from that Batman movie, right? You live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yeah, man, sad but true.
Really good movies. And it wasn't until 2 years later when Will would have his major setback on March 27, 2022, the night of the Academy Awards, when we would have the slap heard around the world, you know, him and Chris.
Yeah, heard around the globe. Maybe even the aliens heard it on another planet as well. That was loud. That slap was loud.
It's rock.
I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
And he would...
And right here, right, like he was also, Chris was laughing, and it felt like that he was also laughing on his way back. A little bit, right? It felt like a little sarcastic-ish. Some were assuming that it was staged, but then this happened. Keep your name out of my life, from your mouth, right? Keep my wife's name out of your mouth, right? So
he would continue on to tell Chris to keep his wife's name out of his fucking mouth.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow.
yeah, people were laughing here too, because... And the second one just set the tone.
Oh, dude.
It was really awkward. No one knew if it was just part of the show, and things would get even more uncomfortable when Will would win the award for the best actor that year, going on stage and essentially rage crying to his heart's content.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees.
I feel like this is when many people kind of turned on Will. He would get banned from the Academy Awards for the next decade.
Got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts.
And then months later, he would release...
And then Chris, like, cashed in on it, right? Like, I mean, okay, understandably. So that kind of catapulted his career more so than ever. for that brief moment.
It's a less than satisfying apology to Chris Rock.
Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable.
Right.
And I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Yo, jokes aside though, that very short moment ruined this man years and years of building up the career, right? Like years and years of hard work ruined by that specific moment. That's sad, bro. That's sad. And it's because of Jada, right? Yeah, I mean, he cared, and I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna make fun of the guy over that, but like, shit, bro, like, the shit that she did to him, and you know, probably like built up frustration, he let it all out at that moment in that wrong, and that was the wrong moment, right? That was just wrong timing, bro. Wrong timing to let that frustration out, and yeah.
Now, I would say since the slap, his career has been a bit of a tailspin. It's like people are no longer interested in his movies, and really his latest pivot has been back to his music career.
Feel like I'm just getting started, they tried to finish me. I'm like the universe, infinite, there's no end in me. This is the bounce back.
And let me just tell you guys, it wasn't going very well. He released this single called Girls, and it sounded very, very outdated.
Head, shoulders, knees, toes, hold up, wait, pose.
And that's where we get to today's story, as he has been on a bit of a world tour.
Oh yeah, that's right. Merci beaucoup, France. Your energy was off the charts.
And so I was seeing these clips and I was like, damn, that looks hyped as hell. I mean, with him being an international icon for the last 2 decades.
Oh shit, I heard that was with AI, right? Like, so the crowd was faked or some shit like that? I heard that, okay, I believe this is that story.
It was really no surprise that he could pack a large venue overseas, especially when you consider the fact that he's kind of always been viewed as family-friendly entertainment. So he's posting all these clips from his shows, and people started to question this video he released of the crowd that was clearly AI.
Oh yeah, real quick before I forget, I gotta shout out the homie James, Kathleen for becoming brand new members on the channel, and also shout out to the homie Man and Alan for the 10s. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel, for supporting the channel the way you do. Helps out a ton. You gotta do none of it. You don't even have to like or subscribe. You don't even have to become a member or tip, but those of you that do it, appreciate it. Let me send you some smoochies out there. No homo or full-on Diddy, by the way. No Diddy though, okay, pause. But appreciate it. Alright, let's get back to the content here, boo-boo.
And some of these so-called AI fans were completely distorted. A lot of the signs are the AI and his shows. And people started to question this video he released of the crowd that was clearly AI.
Now, this is a story all about how you changed my son's life. Can he come on stage, please? Now, this one seems legit, but the face is...
And some of these so-called AI fans were completely distorted. A lot of the signs just said things like, I love you, Will, or references to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But some also said things like, you can make it, help me survive cancer, while other signs had small things about them that the AI could not replicate the correct way. I mean, in general, Will has been dabbling with AI for years. Over time, he's posted countless AI videos made of him eating spaghetti to, I guess, document the rise in AI abilities.
Yeah, I mean, this is harmless, right? Like, I remember when the update came about the AI video, so it showed the before and after of Will eating the spaghetti and how much better it got. Yeah, I mean, that's some harmless shit, but I guess he started using that to fake the public's applause and the crowd reaction, I guess. So. AI video now.
And yeah, got way better here.
But as AI started to develop, someone put in the prompt of Will Smith eating spaghetti. So that was like, yeah, right, yeah. So just a random thing. So that became the test of the evolution of AI video. Yeah, is every couple of months they do a new prompt of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and the latest one is the first one that's absolutely perfect and photo real.
It's mad. I honestly, I was watching it earlier and I was like, I can't believe that's not you.
Yep. I'm still eating the spaghetti in 2025.
I mean, I'm sure Will look back on this one day and regret his digital footprint, and I really don't want you guys to do the same, so that's where delete becomes personal information. And when you go in, you have to admit there is something awfully ironic about the guy who took down a militia of gone bad AI robots, turning to AI to make his career look more poppin' than it is 20 years later. It also
all of that is AI. Holy shit. that is AI, right? The crowd and the signboards are AI.
Led me to question what about his other videos is actually real, because this does appear to be a mixture of a real clip with some AI spice added to it, like this video of a brawl being thrown on stage.
Is that real?
There's kids here. There's kids here.
Like, was that real? Other things he posted were obviously just staged for the show, like when he picks 2 random fans from the crowd.
Yeah, man, you cannot trust anything nowadays, right? Especially with AI on the rise, the videos, shit, man. Yeah, it's gonna get harder and harder to find out what's real and what's fake, because AI is getting really, really good. I mean, there are still ways to find out if it's fake or not, but it's getting really good. It's getting really, really good. I remember the other day, like, my dad was watching something on TikTok and he thought it was real. He showed it to me and I was like, something doesn't feel right. I kept watching and it took me 20 seconds, right? It shouldn't be taking anybody 20 seconds. My dad was thinking it's real completely, but it took me 20 seconds. And, you know, there were clips and the first 2 clips felt real to me, right? They looked completely real. But then there was like a 3rd or the 4th clip in the same video. And that's when I was like, that is AI. That 3rd, 4th clip made it very easy to find out it's AI, but my dad couldn't even notice it, right? He was like, nah, that's real, but I was telling him, nah, it's not real. So the 3rd, 4th clip is when my alarm bell went off. In the very beginning, it did not go off. So it's getting really good, man. It's getting really good, because back in the days, like a year or 2 years ago, not back in the days, a year or 2 years ago, you see it and you can tell it's fake. But now it takes a little bit of time, man, to even a guy like me that's that has seen like a lot of AI videos that can tell the difference. But even like I'm assuming like the same is happening with you guys as well, right? Where it's getting a little harder to find out what's real and what's fake, because it's getting better though. It's deceiving a lot of people.
Proud to break out into a sick-ass Carlton dance. I mean, the whole thing just opens everything he does up to speculation, and I really don't understand why do it when he clearly has real footage of some poppin'-ass shows that he's been doing. I mean, in my search of his AI adventures, I even found a video where someone...
I think he's on, like, making sure his image is good, right? That's why he has been on podcast, and with KSI, right, he done a collab with KSI. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's cool for Will Smith, a guy like him, to do collabs with YouTubers and all that. Yeah, I think that's cool, but I guess he's doing that because he want to like correct his image, and in that way, nothing wrong with that too, right? Like, we all deserve second chances, and it's not like the guy murdered anybody. He slapped, which he shouldn't have though. Like, I'm not justifying the slap or anything. Yeah, jokes aside though, he shouldn't have slapped. And yeah, that moment, bro, damn, man, he threw away his career in that moment, man. That's sad, bro. That's sad, because he worked at this shit for years and years, decades, bro, decades. And all of that was in a way taken away, not literally, or I mean, in a way like that has seized future opportunities from him, right? If that makes sense.
One made a mock trailer for I Am Legend 2, now co-starring Michael B. Jordan.
The virus is evolving.
It all just tells me that we are not too far away from everyone having access to AI that will appear so legitimate that you can make someone look like they are saying or doing something that they never said or did.
How do you feel about boarding?
Damn, that video in a way looks real, right? But because of how crazy this is, like, because we got Biden, Trump, the homie Kim, the homie Putin, the homie Trump, Joe, yeah, we know it's fake, right? But let's be real, if you watch it slightly from afar and you didn't really put 2 and 2 together and you were just watching it casually, right, you would think it's legit. But damn, man, that's crazy.
Said or did.
How do you feel about boarding the Titanic?
They say it's unsinkable. I just hope they don't charge extra for breathing air.
I mean, y'all might think it sounds dumb, but there is someone's grandma out here that thinks that it's 100% real. And obviously that's going to be very dangerous. I mean, honestly.
Exactly, and that's the thing though. If any, if you're, let me know how old are you guys watching, no disrespect. If somebody's older, yeah, the point that I'm trying to get at is that, yeah, like even my dad, right, he's getting closer to 70 and he's thinking a lot of videos are real like that too. So I'm assuming like for an older folk out there, you may also be thinking that it's real. And I was thinking this, right? Okay, so we, like my generation and today's kids, can somewhat tell that what's AI and what's not. But once we get to be 60, 70, there will be new shit that we wouldn't be able to get it right. Perhaps, right? Because, yeah, back in the days, we didn't have AI. AI is becoming, like, the main thing right now. It's becoming mainstream. something else will be mainstream once we get older, and then our kids or the younger dudes out there would be able to tell the difference, but we might not be able to, and we might actually get deceived by something, which of course only time will tell what happens in the future. But
if common people have access to this, I can only imagine how long this tool has been used to deceive the public, maintain social control, and promote propaganda against individuals and even entire countries.
Yeah,
I mean, recently there were even AI tributes made and shown.
And you know what, like, let's be real though, that's gonna cause, like, you think racism is bad now? Wait till this thing gets in the hand of people, right? People gonna start making like fake videos, label like an entire race, religion, a country, this, that, the other, and use that to, cause real world harm, right? To brainwash people into fighting against each other, right? We already got echo chambers on Reddit and this, that, the other. Like, you can literally find any kind of Reddit you like. And yeah, videos like that are definitely gonna manipulate people, and it's gonna fuck with people, bro. Like, that's yeah, wrong AI in the wrong hands and the wrong use will definitely be bad, bro.
At concerts of the late great Ozzy Osbourne, where he is featured in heaven with the likes of Kurt Cobain, XXXTentacion, Michael Jackson, and Tupac. People also found this insanely disrespectful. Like this guy Rod Stewart, it was his concert, and he had performed with Ozzy before. Like, if you want to honor him, just play the real video, damn it. You also had a kid who was a victim in the Parkland shooting whose parents used AI to conduct an interview with a journalist for their son gone too soon.
Alright, if you want to share anything or have questions, I'm all ears. Just let me know.
Joaquin, it's Jim Acosta. I was wondering if you could tell me what happened to you.
I appreciate your curiosity. I was taken from this world too soon due to gun violence while at school. It's important to talk about these issues so we can create a safer future for everyone. What would you like to know more about?
I would like to know more about you. Can you tell us about yourself? What did you like to do?
I'm all about love, laughter, and living life to the fullest. I cherish my family and friends and always try to spread joy wherever I go. Though my life was cut short, I want to keep inspiring others to connect and advocate for change.
No, I don't want to believe a lot of this shit.
Yeah, nah, it's really getting bad, right? And if you think people take shit out of context, this, yeah, well, it's gonna get a whole lot worse, because already, like, people, like, clip, like, out of context shit, right? You see it all the times, and, we humans, we're lazy, right? We don't necessarily like to do too much research. We see out of context clips, lame, that guy's trash, this, that, the other. Nobody wanna do research. We already take things out of context. Now, once AI, I mean, it already is here. Why am I trying to sound like that? It's a thing of the future. It's here, right? It's just getting better and better. So it's gonna be more convincing. It's gonna convince people more and more. Yeah.
Shit is just downright creepy. Like, that did not sound natural at all. And I understand that everyone grieves differently, but this is not the way to honor someone who was taken off the earth by a dark tragedy. And I don't know, I just don't like the way this AI movement is accelerating at such a rapid pace. I mean, these motherfucking kids aren't even learning anything in school. They're just asking ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, yeah.
Oh, Mama, I don't know how to write a 200-word essay, and I'm 18 years old. Either way, it's hard to see Will Smith having such a steep fall from grace. He has obviously been embarrassed by his wife.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me if you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Don't. My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Nah, he right on that one. Like, yeah, he don't want to be filmed. He don't want to be filmed, though. Simple.
He has embarrassed himself over and over again. His music ain't hidden, the beats are outdated, and it's almost like watching your favorite athlete growing up finally become washed.
Dang, man. Dang, bro.
I don't know, maybe this guy just has like a humiliation fetish. Either way, I want to know y'all's thoughts on AI down below.
Yeah, let's check this out. Shout out to Abba and Preach. Just a short clip.
I've always felt like if my movies are numbered.
Today's topic, Will Smith. Apparently Will Smith's been on tour, and there's a controversy because people are saying that Will Smith used AI in his most recent tour footage to make himself seem more cool. Take a look at it.
I'm not accusing Will Smith of anything, but his editors definitely used AI. The first 30 seconds of the video everyone's talking about has real concert footage without any AI, and towards the end there's another 7 seconds of the same real concerts. The editors probably had to hit a minute though, and they're like, well, we have a few real cutaway videos, but a bunch of cool photos laying around, so they animated those photos with AI.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The animation, the slow motion thing was weird.
Yeah, so
I mean, you know, B-roll footage is actually very good with AI, right? Like, especially if you're an up-and-coming content creator, or I'll just use the Y-Files for an example, right? The Y-Files have been using, like, B-roll footage with AI, right? And it's so good, man. It enhances his videos so much because he's a storytelling YouTuber. He does storytelling with conspiracies, with conspiracy theories, right? He tells the story of and then tries to debunk it. Yeah, right? And while he's doing it, he also uses like AI video for the B-roll to show us like what he's talking about, right? And you know, videos like that, like video essays and shit like that is amazing, right? It helps ease up the process, and also in doing so, like it enhances the videos too for us to watch, right? Because of course he's a real person, he's talking, his voice is real, right? It just happens to be the video is real, but it just happens to be the B-roll is AI right now. Oh, of course some of you might disagree, but that's perfectly fine, right? But yeah, then there are literal channels with everything AI. So video AI, audio AI. There are a lot of channels that whose audio is literally AI, so it's like a person that's probably generating scripts from ChatGPT, making the audio with an AI, and the entire video is AI. Then yeah, then it's like there's no soul, right? But then you get down to this point where you fake videos and pass them off as real videos. Then we get into that territory, which is like, yeah, bro. So this is where it kind of headed, man. So yeah, it's and yeah, when people start using it, or when it becomes like public to it's still public, but you know, when people gets to mod or make it so they can do certain things that should not be allowed, when that happens on a mass scale, bruh, you think racism is bad now? You think propaganda is bad now? Well, it's gonna get real then. But yeah, check out this video on the screen if you haven't seen it. It's about them tall white aliens. Yeah, this is that video that I was talking about, the Y-Files with the AI, the B-roll. Yeah, so that's the video, and if you're into UFO and alien topic, you're gonna love this one. Check it out, and I'll see you there.